And welcome back. In downtown Maysville, it's hard to miss a big empty piece of land between several apartment buildings with a makeshift memorial near the sidewalk.
It's a reminder of the tragedy that happened 4 years ago this weekend when 5 people, including a mother and 3 of her kids, died in a fire. Now one family is making it their mission to make sure something like this never happens in their town again. LEX 18's Mike Valenti has more in this Making a Difference.
I think about it every day. Every day.
For many here, the early morning hours of October 20th, 2015 are seared in their memories.
And then you see the fire trucks, and then you see, the crowd, and you know something bad's happened.
Andrew Wood was one of those onlookers who watched in horror as crews struggled to fight a fire that engulfed the 175-year-old apartment complex. What they didn't know at the time was that 5 people lay dead inside. Witnesses earlier in the morning said 35-year-old Lori Doppelhauer rushed back inside to save her 3 young sons, Christopher, Egan, and Kieran. But all 4 were killed. A neighbor, Larry Brickles, also died.
It was a day that people in this county will never forget, not only because of the deaths, but because it was needless.
Needless, he notes, because there were apparently no working smoke detectors in the Doppelhauer home. In the wake of the incident, an organization began dropping off smoke detectors at the Maysville Fire Department. But recently, that organization turned its focus to opioid death prevention. So Wood, a local attorney and Maysville City Commissioner, had an idea. His kids were required to engage in charitable work through their schools. So he figured, why not take up a cause so personal to many in the town, installing smoke detectors in homes that were unprotected.
We had a tragedy. There's this need. There's still an apparent need. Let's show them that we can come together and solve a problem and maybe be a model for the rest of the state or the rest of the country.
When he started the project this past summer, 16-year-old Drew Wood was shocked to learn that 25% of homes in Mason County had no smoke detectors inside.
People would forget about their smoke detectors. They'd take the battery out and just forget to replace it. And knowing that people do that just kind of makes me think of that fire.
A painful memory that gives this family a sense of urgency. In Mason County, Mike Valenti, LEX 18 News.